Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, this video is called Mind, Body and Spirit. And it's just about certain things and stuff that I've been doing on my journey and that I've incorporated into my life to try to balance out the mind, body and spirit, because it's about balance and keeping them free in line, because if one's out of balance, it's going to affect the other. Let me send you guys some blessings, peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health and forgiveness. Yeah, let's get that energy popping. You know what I'm saying? Get them chakras cleared and that. Alright, so yeah, this video is called Mind, Body, Spirit, and it's based I'm just going to be going through some spiritual practices and some stuff to try what I've been practicing on my journey to kind of balance out my mind, body and spirit, because if one's out of balance, it's going to affect the other. And it's the trio, it's like the triangle. Is it the Trinity? I think it might be the Trinity they call it. I'm just going to start. It's a bit all over the place, but I'm just going to start. It starts as, it's called Mind, Body, Spirit. So we'll start with the mind and then body and then the spirit. So on my journey, things I've learned to kind of ways to balance the mind is from doing meditation. Meditation helps to kind of take a break from the monkey mind, because you can't actually switch your thoughts off, but meditation actually gives you a breathing space between your thoughts. So if you overthinking, meditation gives you a break between that, and you don't get so overwhelmed by your thoughts. And people think, oh yeah, you need to meditate and be this monk on the mountain and meditate for hours and that, but no, you need about 5 to 10 minutes, whatever you can fit in. Eventually you'll start noticing the benefits from doing like 5 minutes, even a minute. Like, just concentrate on your breath. That will help you focus your mind. And mindfulness is awesome. Mindfulness is about staying present. And I don't know, when we learned mindfulness, when I was on my my alcohol course, we learned it from having a bit of chocolate or a sweet. So you feel the sweet, you put the sweet in your mouth, you don't bite it. How does it feel? Is it soft? Is it sharp? And then you explore that for a few minutes, and then you eventually chew the sweet, and that's being mindful. So you can incorporate that from cooking, brushing your teeth, like brushing your teeth and doing it slowly and paying attention to where you're brushing and how's your mouth feeling and the bristles and all that other shit. So that's mindfulness and meditation. There are others, but I'm just throwing out some quick ones, what I practice, but there, you can research, and there's a ton more other stuff. And for the body, gym, getting getting the body moving, active, and yeah, gym and movement. So dancing, running, anything that gets the body moving. It gets the energy moving, gets the energy circulating. Any blockages you may have in your body, it helps to unblock the blockages and gets the energy flowing correctly. And also, the body needs rest as well. So don't be like, if you like to be active, working a lot, doing this, running, doing a lot of things, the body also needs rest to recover and to rejuvenate. So rest is very important. And I've come across this a few years ago. I think I come across it in 2020. Wim Hof breathing technique is amazing. So breathwork helps you to connect to your body more, and it helps you to process emotions, which is amazing. If you've been suppressing your emotions, or dealing with stuff, past trauma and stuff like that. So Wim Hof breathing technique is amazing for processing your emotions, and it helps you learn to breathe, because most of the time people shallow breathe, and that's where anxiety stuff comes from, because you're breathing just in your chest, but you've got the whole capacity of your lungs come down to here, so you should be taking belly breaths, and your your stomach should expand and then retract. That's when you're actually breathing properly, and actually helps the energy flow better, and you get more oxygen to your brain so you can function better. Yeah. And then spirit, getting out into nature, connecting with Mother Earth, gardening, eating earthy foods, fresh green foods, organic if you can. Also grounding, walking on Mother Earth, walking on sand, the beach. Well, the beach, not sand. Well, it can be sand. Yeah, walking on the beach, near in nature, walking on grass, or mud. Anything that grounds you to Mother Earth is so helpful for the spirit, because you're connecting, and it helps take the excess energy that you are carrying in your body, because we're getting bombarded with a lot of electro radiation. Because we're energetic beings, we tend to hold a lot more of that. Reiki's good also to help heal the spirit, helps to heal the chakras, help get you energetically in land, help remove blockages, helps to balance out your energy, man, and unblock chakras. So if you've got a blocked heart chakra, you can use Reiki to unblock certain chakras in the body and get you more in land. Depending how damaged a certain area is, you can use Reiki to heal the physical body. But any physical problem starts off as an energy blockage. So Reiki is also really great for the spirit. Qigong, Tai Chi. Well, Tai Chi comes from Qigong, but that's using energy to learn to flow and get your energy spinning correctly. And yoga is also great for the spirit, also gets the body and spirit in line, and it helps unblock the chakras. And depending on what yoga you do, you can do Kundalini yoga, which helps to get the energy moving from your root chakra up to your crown, and that's where the energy should be going upwards. With the ascension, we're grounding the energy, so that's it for another video anyway. But yeah, that's things for about mind, body, spirit. So I'm just going to throw out some other spiritual practices that I kind of do, or try to incorporate. I try to do at least something out of all, like mind, body and spirit, at least one thing a day, to try to keep me in balance. So whether I've got to go gym, or I've got to go move the body, whether I've got to do yoga or Tai Chi at home or Qigong or something, I've got to move the body. And then I've got to try and meditate daily, or every other day, or like when I can, as much as possible. And then for the spirit, being in nature as much as possible. You always see me out in nature if you check out my Instagram. I'm always trying to ground, and I'm always doing Reiki healing on myself when I go to bed. I'm always like working on my heart chakra, my throat chakra, or wherever I feel blockages. So yeah, spiritual practices that I'd be trying to incorporate into my daily routine is meditation, breath work, crystal healing is awesome. If you've got any questions about crystal healing, you can, I'm a practitioner, a qualified practitioner in crystal healing also, and a qualified Reiki master. So if you've got any questions, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. If you email, or you can email me, but if you send me a DM on Instagram, I can reply quicker. Being out in nature, I try to do, and this is what's been coming up of recent, expressing what you are feeling healthily. So I've been learning how to, because before I wasn't really expressing my emotions, I kept suppressing them, but now I'm learning to express them in a healthier way, should I say. Self-love is key, so I'll be trying to do that on a daily, or whenever I can. So important. Exercise whenever I can, or when the body feels like it needs to move, I'll be exercising or doing some sort of activity to get the body moving. Reading, educating yourself is good for the mind. Knowledge is power, as they say. So I try to read as much as possible. Of recent, my attention span hasn't been there, so I haven't been reading, but usually I do like to read and inform myself. Yoga, Qigong, Tai Chi, they're all other ways of healing and getting the energy moving. That's good for the spirit. So that could be, you could be working when you're doing them things, you could be aligning and unblocking you could be healing childhood wounds and trauma from doing Tai Chi and Qigong and yoga, and you might not even be aware of it. You might think, oh yeah, I'm just stretching out, but you're actually stretching out your heart and opening your heart chakra, or opening your throat chakra, or I don't know, working with your stomach to work with your solar plexus for your confidence and self-esteem. Yeah. Sound healing is also awesome. I love sound healing. I'm going to end up doing a course in sound healing. Singing bowls. I've got tuning forks. What else have I got? Tuning forks. And I've got these bell thingies, and I forgot what even they're bloody called. But yeah, sound healing is awesome. Rest is so important. Like, we're taking on a lot energetically wise from the planets, and things are just going on. There is a shift happening. The age of Aquarius, the planets, what's going on externally, internally. So yeah, there's a lot going on. So the physical body, the vessel, is going to need a lot of rest going through the shift, because we're upgrading, we're shedding density, so we're getting lighter, and our light bodies are going to be activating. So yeah, you're going to be feeling some turbulence. So mental, emotional stuff is going to be coming up to be processed and healed. Learning, always learning, where the whole human experience is to learn. So you've got this one, I'm always forever learning, trying something new, going adventuring, doing something new that I haven't experienced before. That's how my soul is. I just love it. Let me try it. What have I got to lose? Like, yeah, what, am I gonna hurt myself? All right, if I hurt myself, I ain't gonna die. But yeah, learning something new is very important. It is good for your soul growth. Journaling is so good. To write down what you've got going on, and it helps you process it. So you might write stuff down, what you're experiencing or going through at that time, and then a few months later you can read over it and say, oh wow, like that's where I was, and here's where I'm at now. And it's a way of getting it out your head. Some people don't like talking to people or expressing what they're going through, or like to feel what they're going through. So journaling can help you look at it and process it, if that makes sense. Okay, this is one that I just love telling to people. Feeling is healing. Yeah. Feeling what you're going through. Don't suppress it. Don't suppress what you're going through. Like, I used to suppress a lot of shit and not like to deal with it, but when I started my journey, I learned to start feeling and not suppressing, and learn to express what I was going through. I like to do that through music or art and drawing and stuff. But yeah, feeling what you're going through. Don't suppress stuff, because when you suppress stuff, when you suppress stuff, the energy is so heavy, it has to go somewhere, and suppressing whatever feeling you're going through is it's gonna be eating away at you from the inside out. Whether you're unforgiving, whether you're, yeah, let me just use unforgiving. If you're unforgiving, it's going to be eating you alive. So when you get drunk or something, it's going to come out sideways, or you're going to be expressing it in unhealthy ways. So when you start learning, emotions can be very scary. Yeah, being open-hearted and being close to people and shit, and letting people in, being vulnerable. It's a lot. It takes, yeah, it takes a lot. It can be very scary being vulnerable and being open with people if that's not who you are. But it's about it's more of your thought pattern. Like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna be open and be vulnerable. It's not gonna kill me. Like, what have you got to lose? You know, that's how just my attitude is. But yeah, feeling is healing. Whatever you're experiencing, feel what you're going through, man. Don't suppress it, because it's gonna have to come out. And if you are on your healing journey, it's gonna come up sooner or later anyway. If you dipped your toe in spirituality, the seed's planted, and you're gonna start healing anyway. And that's the whole point of the ascension anyway. That's the energy is rising, and you're gonna be healing whether you like it or not. If you don't, and you want to resist, yeah, it's gonna persist, innit? What you resist will persist, and energy wise, it's gonna be very difficult. Things are gonna be getting very ugly. That's what I'm saying. But I might do a video on that anyway. But yeah, feel and feel what you're going through and express it. Talk to people about it. Trusted people. Not everyone has your best interest at heart, so be mindful of that as well. And another thing is being present. like being in the present moment. Because I do recommend reading a book by Eckhart Tolle. It's called The Power of Now. Awesome book, awesome. It just changed my outlook on life. Yeah, because we tend to live in the past, and the past makes us depressed. And if we think of the future makes us anxious. But neither of them are actually here. We don't live in the past no more, and the future's not here yet. The only thing we have is right now. So yeah, we can only alter the future by working on the now, and we can let go of the past by healing. So staying present as much as possible. And another thing is trying new things, expanding in any way possible. So meeting new people, trying new things, learn a new language, taking a new course, listening to different types of music, exploring, I don't know, reading, artwork, I don't know, trying something new to expand, because that's the whole thing of expansion and growth, because we want to expand. Yes, it can be scary, stepping outside your comfort zone, but nothing grows from your comfort zone. And yeah, your comfort zone, everything's familiar. So like, people stay in relationships because they feel comfortable, but they're not growing there. Do you know what I mean? They could be miserable and unhappy, but they're staying there because it's comfortable. Wouldn't you rather step into the unknown and then be happy? No, it's your choice. But yes, yeah, growth and expansion. And the last one here, I've got this. I hate this one, you know, is change. Getting comfortable with change. I hate that. I'm a Capricorn and I'm stubborn and I don't like change. But I've been introducing change very slowly. So like, yeah, I've just started decorating my house. Instead of white, I'm going for magnolia. Only a little slight change, but it's change. It's steps forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, and also even getting rid of stuff. No, I like getting rid of stuff, but certain times I can be quite rigid. And change is good. Change is growth and expansion. Trying something new. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm gonna change that. You know, change, going with the flow. No point staying stationary. Because also, you have to let go of the old to welcome the new, and that requires change. And with certain parts of change, there may be a grieving process, because change can be difficult, and it's letting go. And I've just done a video about letting go as well. But yeah, so change. Be kind to yourself if you're going through any change, and we're all going through a change. We're growing and expanding. And we're just changing in general. Everything's changing. The world is changing. Energy's changing. Energy's fluid. Energy doesn't stay the same. Even the physical body doesn't stay the same. It's about being comfortable with that. Because if you look to how you are now, like 10 years ago, you probably look a lot different. And it's about accepting that, because we are changing. And that's okay. But yeah, that was just a little video about spiritual practices and mind, body, spirit, man. Because where we're going where we're going energetically wise, is very important to have some form of practices, because a lot of people are waking up and yeah, they don't even know what's going to be going on. Because like I'm saying, there's a split happening between the dimensions, the fifth, the fourth, and the third dimension. And people are going to be waking up in the fourth and the fifth, and people are going to be no longer resonating with the third dimension anymore, and it's going to be very traumatic. If you haven't experienced an ego death or a dark night of the soul, buckle up. That's what I'm saying, because the person you thought you was, you're no longer going to be. But peace, love, and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon. If you like the video, you guys know what to do, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon when I get more insight to do another video anyway. But peace, love, light, tribe.